All right, good morning, good morning, good morning out there. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the Wake Up Show. All right, good morning out there. How's everybody doing this morning? Wow, that sounds horrible. Welcome to the Wake Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get my sound together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get my sound together. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good now. All right, mic check, mic check. All right, mic check, mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. There we go. All right, we're good now. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, what a day already this morning. All right, we're good. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, what a day already this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD. It's on WCMD Media. Good morning out there, y'all. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD. It's on WCMD Media. It's good to be back in the studio. Let me. It's kind of halfway good to be back in the studio, if you know what I mean. But I am back, and it's good to be back in the studio. I guess a little bit. I don't know how good it is to get back in here and you got to deal with the same bullshit. But nevertheless, I'm here. I haven't been in the studio in probably a week, and I probably won't be back in the studio for probably a week, depending on how this thing goes. But I'm here this morning. I'm not going to complain. Just excited to be back here. We got a lot of stuff to get into this morning. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Dotson. Good morning, Briggs. Good morning, Evelyn Rich. Please share the show with your family, your friends. You let them know you are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD. It's on WCMD Media. It is a We Got You Wednesday. We got y'all this morning. You got a story you want to hear about or talk about, feel free to put it in the comments, and we will definitely discuss it when we come up on our discussion hour. Running a little late. Got in the studio a little. I got in the studio on time. I just had to do some some cleaning, some rearranging. Dotson, it ain't that they always messing with stuff. It's just that people aren't respecting each other's space no more here. And it's starting to frustrate me. And I shouldn't be saying this live on air, but right about now, I don't give a damn. It's just a lack of respect in here now. Nobody's respecting what we're doing. What's good, Drama Fleet? We need to talk later, Drama Co., because this is not a good look this morning. Let's just say that. Yeah, I came in this morning, and I apologize for the late start, but when I get in here, I got to change stuff around. I got to make sure the microphones are good. I got to make sure the camera is good. I got to make sure the board is good. And it's just a lot, and it can be frustrating. Dotson, don't tell me to calm down when you the one got in the comments with the shit. How you gonna, Dotson, how you gonna get in the comments and say they always touching our shit? And then when I start piggyback on it, it's calm down, bro. Really, man? Oh, people weird as shit sometimes. I'm not saying you are, Dotson, but you are this morning for that one. Anytime you gonna say to me, people keep touching our shit, and then as soon as I come back with you, it's calm down, bro. I am calm. This is calm. Hell, I ain't been in the studio in probably a week. And if we don't get this sugar honey iced tea together, I won't be back in here for another week. I promise you that. But I was excited to come back in here. I was excited. I haven't been in the studio, and I was super excited to come back in here. There you go, Drama Co. So, we're going to push through like my man Drama Co says on my Facebook this morning. I know I've been dealing with hiccups and having technical difficulties for damn near 3 years. So as much as it frustrates me, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to roll with these goddamn punches this morning. So let's get right into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Haas, I need you, brother. I can't wait for you to come up next Wednesday and straighten all this out for a brother. I got my man Haas, engineer, North Jersey, coming up to straighten us out next week, and I won't have this problem. But I'm excited to be back in here. I'm excited to be back in here. I haven't been in the studio for probably a week, since last Wednesday or last Thursday. So it's good to be back in the studio a little bit. It's a little bit good to be back. It's a little bit of fuck it. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Y'all are here. So that's all that matters, right? So let's do the show. It's the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. It's time for weather forecast, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the weather forecast for the tri-state area. This is how we do the weather. If you live in Texas, I want to hear about your weather. If you live in Atlanta, I want to hear about your weather. If you live in Chicago, I want to hear about your weather. If you live on the left coast, some call it the best coast, the west coast, I want to hear about your weather. But if you live in Deptford, New Jersey, I don't need you to tell me what the weather going to be like, because I'm going to tell you right now. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is partly cloudy, high of 81, low of 53. 10% chance of precipitation. It's going to be actually a beautiful day. It was actually a beautiful morning out when I stepped out this morning. So it's going to be a beautiful day. So there's your weather forecast for today. Partly cloudy, high of 81, low of 53. 10% chance of precipitation. Good morning, Yoga Mind Bod. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. I appreciate your love and your support. Those of y'all that are tuned into the show this morning, all I ask you to do is hit the share button. Share the show. Share the show with your family, your friends. Let them know you tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD. It's on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. The Wake Up Show with IMD is on WCMD Media. It is powered by Pure Fuel Sports Drink. The Wake Up Show with IMD is powered by Pure Fuel Sports Drink. For all the right reasons. Their mission is to fuel the dreams and ambitions of the people, communities, and culture we love. As a Black-owned business, they are answering the urgent need for healthier, powerful nutrition that drives personal success and builds healthier communities. PureFuelSport.com. Please go to PureFuelSport.com to get your Pure Fuel energy drink today or get your energy bites. Go to PureFuelSport.com. Today's show is powered by PureFuelSport.com. Go get it, ladies and gentlemen. It is We Got You Wednesday. We got you this morning. I'm excited to be back in the studio. I haven't been in the studio in over a week, but I'm here. Y'all is here. Now it's time for birthday shout out, birthday shout out, birthday shout out. This is the portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen, where we like to hear from you. Give us your birthday shout outs. Maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your baby daddy, your baby mama, your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your mother, your stepmama, your stepdaddy, your grandpa, your nana, whoever birthday it is. Feel free to put their name in the comments. We would love to give them a big happy birthday shout out this morning right here on the Wake Up Show. It's birthday shout out time. Dotson, where you at?
Your birthday, birthday, it's your birthday. It's your way, a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Wake Up Club. Shout out on your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday. It's your way, a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Wake Up Club. Shout out on your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday. It's your way, a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Wake Up Club. Shout out on your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday. It's your way, a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Wake Up Club. Shout out on your birthday, birthday. It's your birthday. It's your way, a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Wake Up Club. Shout out on your birthday, birthday.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back with the Wake Up Show. It is time for birthday shout out. Birthday shout outs. If you got a birthday, it is time for us to shout you out. Dotson's on the board. He would like to want to send a birthday shout out to Lorenzo Alexander and Sabrina Tessendorf. Dotson would like to give a birthday shout out to Lorenzo Alexander and Sabrina Tessendorf. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there celebrating your birthday. If your birthday is your Earth Day, please enjoy it by drinking responsibly today. Happy birthday to you. All right, it's time for celebrity birthday shout outs. Again, if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, go ahead and put it in the comments, and we would love to give them a birthday shout out. All right. Briggs said, IMD, I'm pulling your brother card. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, I guess I ain't a black man? I don't know. Give me comments and explain it, because I don't know what the hell you talking about. All right, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen. Time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Movie actress Brooke Shields. Movie actress Brooke Shields turned 50. Movie actress Brooke Shields turned 58 years young today. Movie actress Brooke Shields turns 58 years young today. Director and actor Clint Eastwood still making action movies at 93, y'all. Director and actor Clint Eastwood turns 93 years young today, and he's still making action movies. It's crazy, right? Rapper Waka Flocka Flame turns 37 years old today. Rapper Waka Flocka Flame turns 37 years old today. Rapper Azalea Banks. Rapper Azalea Banks turns 32 years young today. Movie actor Colin Farrell. Movie actor Colin Farrell turns 47 years young today. Rounding us out with our celebrity birthday shout-outs is retired NBA guard Nate Robinson turns 39 years young today. And there is your birthday shout-outs for today, ladies and gentlemen. There's your birthday shout-outs for today. Again, as the show goes on, we would love to give you a birthday shout-out and shout out your people this morning. So if you got them, put them in the comments and we will shout them out. Valerie says, hey, my birthday was just Sunday. Yeah. Hey, Geminis. Yeah, whatever. Now I'm just messing with you. I got two daughters that are Geminis. But happy birthday to my nephew, my great nephew, Ed, my nephew Ed's son. Happy birthday to my nephew, Ed. He turns 10 years old today. So happy birthday to him. That's my birthday shout out. My oldest girl's birthday is Friday. And then my little one's birthday is next Tuesday. So, yeah, we'll give them their birthday shout-outs when it comes to it. All right, it's time for a weekend review, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't here, so I want to do a quick weekend review for the holiday weekend. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend this past weekend, unofficial start of the summer. That's why I wasn't here on Tuesday. I did not come in here. I was supposed to come in yesterday. But I ended up having me a good old funky get-down party Monday, drinking. And I don't drink, if those of y'all know. And so it wasn't no getting up Tuesday morning. You kiss my whole ass. So let's do a weekend review. And if you don't mind, because I wasn't here yesterday, go ahead and put in the comments, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Was it good? Was it exciting? Was it fun? Was it uneventful? Was it boring? You didn't do shit? Get in the comments and let me know how your Memorial Day weekend turned out, and I'll give you mine. It's time for weekend review on Wednesday. That's how you know we laid all out of date, but that's all right. So my weekend started on Friday, which was actually an amazing. I actually had a good time all weekend. Let me tell y'all how I got my party on. I don't normally party. So Friday night, I was blessed to be hired to do a 30-minute comedy set for an 80th birthday party at the FOP building in Willingboro, New Jersey. It was from folks from Trenton that hired me. So I got there Friday at 7:45. I got on the mic at 8. I did a 30-minute set, and then I started drinking me some Remy Martin. Started drinking Remy Martin with the OGs there. So I got a little tipsy tips because I'm not a big drinker. So then Saturday I needed to recover. Yeah, that's how you know a brother getting old. You need a whole day to recover. So Saturday I recovered. I ain't do too much of anything. I slept, I ate, I relaxed, I watched basketball. And then Sunday, man, did I have a great time Sunday. First thing I want to do is this for Trenton. Shout out to Lance in Trenton, New Jersey for their Cigar Sunday. Me and my nephews went. Y'all know I got some gangster nephews. If you don't know now, you know. I got some gangster nephews down in Burlington. So my nephews in Burlington, first I went out to Burlington with them. And they had me taking shots of Casamigos. Am I saying it right? Casamigos. So I started taking shots of Casamigos Sunday around 4 o'clock with my nephews in Burlington on the block. So I'm out there with them taking shots of Casamigos. We get to Cigar Sunday around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Now I'm drinking Casamigos and lemonade at the Cigar Sunday. Man, we didn't want to leave. We ended up hanging out at Cigar Sunday till about 8:30. Then I left there. I shot down Atlantic City with a friend of mine. Went to Atlantic City, did the Boardwalk, did Caesars, did Tropicana, ain't win a damn dime. Then I'm drinking Casamigos and lemonade while I'm in Atlantic City. So now I'm really feeling good. But then I had to sober up because I had to drive back. And you ain't supposed to drink and drive. So I drove back. Nah, Grim never showed up, Haas. So I drove back home from Atlantic City, got home like 3 in the morning. And then Monday, my family, we all come together for the annual Edge of the Park and Beverly Parade. Boo. That parade was ass. It get worse every year. But my sister lives in Edge of the Park, so I told her, go ahead and get the information for to get on the board for the parade, because I'm going to come and lend my expertise for the entertainment portion for free. Because ain't no way in hell the Memorial Day parade should have one band and 18 fire trucks, and that's it. Ain't no drill teams, no step shows, no other bands, just Burlington City Band. They probably obligated. They got to be in the damn parade. Edge of the Park, Beverly, y'all parade is getting ass and ass every year. I'm going to step up. I'm coming out. Anyway, I'm going to start going to community meetings and stuff like that. That's where you meet all the Johns at. I can't meet a John going to bars and clubs. I'm 50 years old. I got to get involved in extra activities and extra curriculums. Like sports and like Little League baseball. I got to start doing something because this is some bullshit. I was out all weekend, couldn't find nobody. Couldn't holler at nobody. Because when you get my age, it's hard to go out to try to bag something. You know what I mean? Like, I got to start going to bingo. I got to get involved in the community events. I got to start doing some shit where the single moms is going to be at. Because I can't find no single mamas nowhere. I got to go to base. I got to become a baseball coach. I got to do something. I'm doing something in the next week or two. Y'all going to start seeing me post it? You go like, this ninja. That's right. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So my weekend was great. The Birdcage Show. Thank you for tuning in. Danielle, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Please share the show, ladies and gentlemen, with your family and your friends. So my Memorial Day weekend was amazing. Haas, join a bowling league. You might be on to something, Haas. Haas, you might be on to something. Haas said, Andy, join a, my face looked white. He said, join a bowling league. I might have to, Haas, because this shit ain't working. No, man. I'm not going another winter without a John. Nope, not going to. I'm not doing a cold winter without a John. I need to find her by this summer. I'm gonna find my wife by the end of the summer, y'all. I've spoken into existence. She gonna marry me. I ain't got time for it no more. Dotson, you kiss my whole. Dotson 62 and going right. 40th Street Pub, bruh. The ladies are nice. There ain't no lady. I'm not going to meet no chicks at the 45th Street Pub. Like, bro, I'm 50. I'm going to meet my future queen at baseball practice. So, yeah, it is a We Got You Wednesday weekend review style. We're a little late on it because I haven't been in the studio since last Wednesday. So, come on, talk to me. How was your Memorial Day weekend? Mine was great. Friday night, I worked. I drank. Saturday night, I ain't do nothing. Sunday, I was at Cigar Sunday in Trenton, New Jersey. Then I went to Atlantic City, did the boardwalk, did the beach, had me a damn good time. Monday, I did the annual parade with my family. Which the parade was ass, but the family cookout was good. Then I started drinking with my stupid ass brother and my cousins. Don't know why I did that. I'm the one that don't drink. And for some reason, these ninjas can't hold their liquor. They drink every day, all day drinkers. I'm drinking one day out of the month, out of the year, probably like that. And I'm drinking. And all of a sudden, they drinking, they get drunker than me. Dotson is in North Jersey, Dotson. How was your holiday weekend? Haas, I know you worked all weekend probably, Haas. The Birdcage Show, how was your holiday weekend? Nancy, she ain't in the comments. Danielle, how was your holiday weekend? So we're going to conclude our weekend review. We're coming up on the top of the hour, but it's all right. Dotson's in North Jersey. I told you already. All right, so tell me how your holiday weekend was. Give me a quick recap. You had something exciting going on. You know what? I did have a good cookout. My sister did a good cookout Monday. She made some good, what she make? Potato salad, deviled eggs, burgers, and hot dogs. And they don't even eat meat. But I had a good time. I had a good time hanging out with my family on Monday, man. That was definitely fun. So if you had a good Memorial Day, just put in the comments. Mine was all right. Okay, everybody said it was okay, huh? Haas fed over 400 people. You go, Two Guys Chefing. I wish I had some of that food, Haas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming up on the top of the hour. We started the show late. I had to get some things organized in the studio when I got in here, so seems like it's a never-ending story with me, but whatever. We here, we're doing a show, and I appreciate you guys that are tuning in. Valerie said she had to move, but it was great. You moved on a holiday weekend? Wow. Hit 'em Straight Golf said weekend was good here in Germany. The Birdcage Show said a lot of adult beverages was consumed, like me. And I don't even, I said it to me and my nephew was hanging out, right? He was like, "Oh, you drinking?" I was like, "Hell yeah." You know, I'll never see you drink like that. I was on some Casamigos and lemonade. What? So, but here's my thing. I drink this weekend because I won't drink the rest of the summer until my birthday weekend, September. Dawson said he's going to the comedy show. I don't want to hear nothing about you going to no comedy show when you ain't taking me or you don't come to my comedy show. So don't get me rude this morning. I'm telling you right now, I've been in my feelings, Dawson. I've been in my feelings, and I will stay in my damn feelings. I don't want to hear about none of you going to no comedy show when you can't make a trip to my goddamn comedy show. Or you can't. Look, Dawson, you should have never put that in the comments this morning. Listen, listen, let me tell you something this morning, y'all. I'm petty right now. I got the petty spirit this morning. I'm almost this close to having a bucket full of buckets, but I ain't got there yet. But I have been a little petty this morning. And so, Dotson, I'm gonna be petty with you. I don't want to hear about you going to no comedy shows until you say, "Yo, I'm coming to your comedy show." Until then, keep that shit to yourself. Yeah, I'm doing that. Haas, I'm glad you mentioned that. Haas, I'm glad you mentioned that because over the weekend when I was at Cigar Sunday, I'm loving Cooper's Point and Trenton, and I like the way my man Lance does his Cigar Sunday. I might partner with them this year and do my lemonade party in Trenton at Cigar Sunday. The reason why? That's going to be the last one. Yeah, he said the wrong thing. Doctor needs to just shut the hell up this morning. I promise you that. And listen, I don't care if anybody get offended today. I don't care if I hurt anybody's feelings today. I really don't give a damn. I really don't. Because I've had a conversation over the weekend with my peoples, right? And I always take the high road with people. I always take the high road. I always shut my mouth. It's called, listen, my word for the weekend has been humility. Humble yourself. Show some humility. I've been humbling myself. I've been showing humility. Sometimes I don't want to show no goddamn humility. I'm being real with y'all this morning. Now we got that out the way. Let's talk. Because to be real with you, when you keep, hey, listen, people will take advantage over you if you allow them to. And I'm not talking about you per se, Dotson, so don't take it that way. Dotson, I ain't talking about you been to my comedy shows. You know what I'm talking about, so just change the subject. What I'm trying to say is this. I've had people hitting me up about this show. I have people giving me opinions about the show, giving me their advice about the show. I take it. I don't take it. I roll with it. Listen, the one thing I'm going to always tell you guys about me is I'm going to be as authentic and genuine as I possibly be. I can't be nobody else. It's hard for me to pretend to be somebody I'm not. That ain't in me. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But I have to practice humility. I have to humble myself a lot of times because sometimes That's the mood I'm in too, Val. Because sometimes folk will take your niceness, your kindness for your weakness. Folk will try to walk all over you. Folk will try to talk to you any old kind of way because they know you're not going to respond like you really want to. So I have been practicing humility for a very long time right now. And then some days I don't want to practice humility. Some days I don't want to be humble. Some days I just want to say, you kiss my ass. Yeah. So to me, like today is one of them days. Yeah, so we got you Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week. I ain't been in the studio in a week. Oh, ain't nothing small about it. Hit them straight golf. See, let me explain something to y'all right now. So let me talk to y'all this morning for those of you, because here's why this platform is great to me. That's why a lot of people left. You know what I mean? The co-hosts that wanted to be co-hosts, but they was here for other reasons. That's why they left. Because it's hard for them to be transparent like me. It's hard for them to open themselves up like I do. They got to hide them shit. They got to keep stuff so they can't really be a personality like this. So let me break this thing down to y'all like this. It's nothing. Listen. What I've been dealing with some very personal stuff the past couple of weeks. Loss of a vehicle, losing my home. Someone that I was dealing with, I have to reconsider my situation and my circumstance with these folks. My oldest is dealing with some personal stuff. My baby girl, I got to go through courts to deal with her baby, with her mama. Now, I'm telling y'all some real shit this morning. And I don't care if you judge me, because I don't care about people judging me. I could care less. But the reason why I love this show is because I'm able to voice whatever's going on. And there's some things I don't share with y'all. There's just some things I can't share with y'all because y'all ain't ready for it. That's just, I'm being honest with you, just not ready for it. But there are some personal issues and some things that I've been fighting and dealing with for the past couple months, and y'all have no idea. And I'll sit in here and smile and key with your asses all morning. But there's a day like today where I don't feel like smiling and keying with y'all about shit. It don't mean I don't love you and appreciate y'all being a part of this show. But I'm not going to sit here and act like my life is all together. And I said that to some folk. I had to borrow some money for somebody last week. They was like, Andy, you really ain't got it? I said, what the hell, nigga? That's why I'm calling you. Because I want you to get this morning. Some people swear you got it all together. And I'm here to tell you I ain't got it all together. I'm here to tell you I struggle like you do. I'm here to tell you I'm living paycheck to paycheck like y'all do. I'm here to tell you I'm one day from falling off and living in a goddamn shelter somewhere. So for those of y'all that like to throw your little judgmental shit at me, keep it going. You don't know what I go through. You don't know what my struggle's like. You assume. Because when you see me, it looks like I got it all together. It sounds like I got it all together. But let me tell you something right now. I'm fighting one of the meanest battles of my life right now. And y'all don't understand none of that shit. And I don't expect you to. But I got to get this off my chest because that's why God gave me this platform. For no other reason, that's why I got this platform. See, because certain things that I will keep to myself will fester. And it won't turn out good. So God knew I needed to have a place. And I don't care if you judge me. I don't care who I am. He broke. He don't got no car right now. He going there. I don't care if you don't. Listen, one thing I'm going to tell you is with me and my mom, because my mom runs my business. My mom handles all my finances. She handles everything when it comes to my entertainment company. So yesterday she was going over my bookings and things that are coming down the pipe. And she said, baby, you got a gig today, which is today. I got to shout out to the environmentalist that hired me. I'm going to be in Gloucester today at 4 to 6. So she's breaking down my schedule. She's like, you got First Friday in Trenton. You booked all weekend for Father's Day, for Juneteenth. You got some money coming in. You're going to be able to get up out of your rut that you in. And I looked at my mom. I said, Mom, my comeback game is mean. She's like, what you talking about? I said, every time I fall off, every time I stumble, and I may have some roadblocks that I'm dealing with that I'm not comfortable with. Let's just say that. What it does, it makes me come out fighting. It gets me stronger. I'm telling you, I promise you, I don't know how this does this, but my faith gets activated stronger. And not only my faith, my work ethic. See, I want you to understand something. You can call on God all you want. You can have all the faith you want. But if you ain't got a work ethic, ain't none of that shit gonna mean nothing. So my work ethic is mean. So I kept telling my mom yesterday, I said, ooh, Mom, my comeback game about to be mean. She's like, what are you talking about? My comeback game about to be mean. She was like, what that mean? I said, Mom, every time I get in a situation like this, my comeback game is mean because I know how to bounce back. That's, and I know what I mean. All right, so stop trying to put words in my mouth before I cuss you out this morning. I mean, my comeback game is mean. Now, if you don't understand that part, that's on you. And that's right, I'm mean mugging y'all like you're mean mugging me. Get it this morning. My comeback game is mean. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about you were reinventing myself. Now, I ain't reinventing shit, Dotson. My comeback game is mean. What I mean by that, I'm going to break it down to you like I broke it down to my mama yesterday. She said, what's that supposed to mean? I said, Mom, I come out fighting. Bang. When my back is against the wall, I'm at my best. My comeback game is mean. Not reinventing myself, none of that bullshit. My comeback game is mean. So I want you to understand something. So when you haven't been seeing me in the station, it ain't because I ain't want to be here. Hell, I had trouble getting here. Yeah. Trouble getting here. Trouble getting out of here because I don't live close. So if you must know, you know. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Valerie. I think I got me somebody who got an amen with me this morning. But my job is here to entertain you this morning and give you some entertainment news, sports, and religion and politics and all that good stuff. But before I started to get into all of that stuff, I need you to understand something this morning. Hell, I got some stuff I'm dealing with. Dotson, I'm not always cutting you off. You're not in the studio, so get in the comments as fit. That's the difference. That's what I mean by that. You're not in the studio, so get in the comments as fit. I'm not going to pretend to co-host with you like this today while you in the comments. If anything, come into the screen. That's what I mean by that, Dotson. Stop being sensitive. All right? Because I'm not going to be able to do that with you like this. I'm not cutting you out. Good morning, Nancy. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Yoga My Bar right. That's right, IMD. Don't stress. Pressure bust pipes. Tell them kiss your ass. I do it all the time. Tell them kiss your ass, right? No, it's just that sometimes I think people automatically, I come on this radio, I come on this show every day, pretty much every day. And most of the time I'm smiling, I'm bright-eyed, and I'm bushy-tailed. And there's a lot of time I'm dying in the inside. There's a lot of time I'm crying in the inside. There's a lot of times when I'm smiling and I'm trying to give you all this show and be giddy. I don't feel it inside of me because I'm angry and I'm hurt over circumstances and situations that I'm dealing with. But I promise you something. That's why we're about to get into gospel song. This is why I worship. I had a preacher tell me, don't wait till the battle is over to praise him. You got to praise him on there when you can. All right? And to me, dealing with a battle that I'm dealing with, I'm praising my way out of it, even though it's a frustrating circumstance. It's a frustrating situation. But the one thing that I continuously remind myself of is that I got God with me. So everything else, do I like being in the situation I'm in right now at 49 years old? Hell to the no. But the one thing that I always tell myself is that every circumstance and situation that may occur in my life is going to make me a better individual because of it. Right now, I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm all of the above. But it will make me a better person because of it. You understand that? And for me, this is why the ministry in me is so strong, because God has to have me go through what I'm going through, so when I come out on the other side, I'll be able to minister to folk and they can understand that there's some truth to it because I went through it. So that's the great thing about a testimony. A testimony isn't for people just to stand there in church every Sunday and take time to talk about what God is doing for them. A testimony is for non-believers or even believers to believe that you too can have the same testimony that I have. So the testimony is to bring light on what God is doing in our lives and how he is working it and how he is real. So that's a testimony. So I'm going to get a testimony out of this. Those of y'all that are on Instagram, thank you for watching. But go over to the YouTube page and continue to watch the show. Yeah, it's going to be a great testimony because of this, because of what I'm dealing with. It's going to be a great testimony that will come from this. And the good thing about this is it's going to help somebody. It's going to bless somebody. And to me, if I got to be I always say, if I got to be the guinea pig for God to get you saved, then I'll do that. I'll sacrifice that. I'll be the guinea pig for God so you can get saved. If that's what it takes, I'll do it. Why not? But I'm excited about it, even though I'm frustrated, even though I'm angry, because that's the human side of me. The human side of me is angry and frustrated and a little bit confused, to be honest with you. But the God in me tells me not to worry, tells me not to stress, tells me not to even share it with y'all. But I want to, because when this all subsides and it all goes to pass, oh yeah, we got time today. We got time today. Let's get gospel. I mean, they didn't move stuff around, so let me see if I can get a gospel song played for us today. Eyes told me dead air is the worst. So let me play y'all some music while I come back. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Let me get the the music together so we can get some gospel song of the day. Gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Lord, Do It For Me by Zacardi Cortez.
So Lord, do it for me. Sometimes I get busy when I say like this, I say, Lord, fix it for me. Anybody know that only God can do it? Oh, fix it for me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Because Lord, I have a problem that only you can solve. So Lord, do it for me. Can y'all play that for me? Lord, do it for me. Lord, I need you to do it right now. I can't wait till tomorrow. Do it for me. Lord, if you don't do it, it just won't be done. So do it for me. Listen. Lord, do it for me.
Yes, God. Yes.
Anybody know God can do it? Oh, Jesus, do it for me. Lord, I have a problem that only you can solve. I need you to do it for me. Everybody say it like that. Say, Lord, you. If you need God to do something, say, Lord, do it. Do it. Just want me to somebody say, one more time, and I believe it know that. Somebody say, come on, just wave your hands. If you need God to do something,
That's our gospel song of the day. That was our gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Lily. That's our gospel song of the day. Lord, do it for me. And as I've been worshiping this morning in my praise, it was one of them mornings where I didn't feel like talking to God. I'll be honest with you. It was one of them mornings where I didn't feel like talking to God. I didn't feel like getting on my knees and praying to God because I'm just so frustrated with my circumstance. But I did call on God to take away my depression, my loneliness, my anxiety, my frustration. And I asked God for that. You know, I'm struggling with some stuff. And I just asked God to help me with it. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got it all together. I don't know about y'all, but I need God. And sometimes we have to cry out to him. You know, Psalms 34:6 says that the troubles, this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. May Psalms 34:5 be applied to each and every one of us who are unashamed of crying out to God in this season. Lord, do it for us. I want to read this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. May Psalms 34:6 be applied to each and every one of us who are ashamed and crying out, unashamed and crying out to God in this season. Lord, do it for us. I just want to cry out to him because his love and his mercy is sufficient for me. But as I am dealing with my own personal issues, I just know that there is something that's going to come out of this. And that's why I just keep calling on God to fix it for me. But I don't ask God to just do it alone. God needs our participation in whatever we're calling out for him to do. And I'm just trying to hold on and keep my faith so I don't lose my faith, if you understand what that means. And somebody wanted to hear something else. But I'm going to play this first. Standing in the Need of Prayer by New Life and my favorite gospel singer, John P. Key. Double play gospel song on this beautiful Wednesday. And we'll get back into the show. Because this is where I'm at today. So I had to play it. I'm definitely in that need this morning. It's John P. Key, ladies and gentlemen. It's me. And we're going to end our gospel segment with that right there. And I just want to encourage you guys, like I'm encouraging myself this morning. See, sometimes it's not all about you guys while I'm doing gospel song of the day. It's not all about me. Most of the time I'm here to encourage you guys. I'm here to minister to you guys and help you guys in any fashion I can. But today is not one of them days. Today is a day that I need to minister to myself. Today is one of them days where I need to encourage myself. Today is one of those days where I need to speak life over myself. I can't wait for nobody to do it. I can't ask for nobody to do it. I can't beg for nobody to do it. This got to be done from me. And I'm excited about it today. That's our gospel song of the day. We double played it with John P. Key and Zacardi Cortez. Time for sports news of the day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. All right, it's time for sports news of the day, sponsored by nobody. All right, in sports news, the NBA Finals are finally here. It kicks off tomorrow on Monday. The Celtics was trying to make history. I wasn't rooting for their asses anyway. But the Celtics was trying to make history and come back from a 3-0 lead. They ended up losing Game 7, and boy, Miami put the beat down on that ass. So you got the Miami Heat against the Denver Nuggets. Game 1 starts tomorrow. Let's play Pick'em. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned into the show, the NBA Finals start tomorrow. Let's play Pick'em. Pick what team you think is going to win. Do you think Denver is going to win, or do you think Miami is going to win? Whoever you think is going to win, type it in the comments. Let's play Pick'em for this year's NBA Finals that kicks off tomorrow. The Denver Nuggets are the #1 seed out west, and the Miami Heat is the #8 seed. They made history. They're the only second 8 seed to make it to a finals championship. It was only done by the 1999 New York Knickerbockers, but that was a shortened season. I remember that. They played the San Antonio Spurs and lost in 5. It was a shortened season because that was the lockout season in 99. So the Miami Heat is only second team to ever do this. Now, y'all know I'm a big University of Kentucky Wildcat fan. Jamal Murray, my University of Kentucky Wildcat he ain't graduated, alum, is playing guard for the Denver Nuggets. So that's one of the reasons why I would root for Denver. But on the Miami Heat, we got Tyler Hero and Bam. Oh, Bam. Bam Adebayo, University of Kentucky. So it's kind of difficult for me. I don't know who I'm going to pick right now. Pick them, y'all. Who y'all got, Denver or Miami? As much as I think, well, obviously Denver's a better team. That's why they're the #1 seed. But that goddamn Miami, they beat Milwaukee. They beat the Knicks. They beat Boston. They battle tested. I don't know yet. But you know what, though? I think I'm going to go with Denver getting their first championship because Denver has never won an NBA championship. I think if they're going to win it, it's this year. This is the year. This is the year that they win. So in sports, we still have, the Sixers. The Sixers have hired a coach. The Sixers have hired their coach, ladies and gentlemen, and that is Nick Nurse, the former Toronto Raptors coach. The former Toronto Raptors coach has been hired by the Philadelphia 76ers. There you go, Haas. Haas said he's taking Denver in honor of Carmelo Anthony's retirement. Yeah, I'm going to go with Denver, too. I'm going to go with Denver, too, Haas. That's a good pick. All right, we're playing Pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think will win this year's finals, Denver or Miami? All you got to do is put the team in the comments. If you want Denver to win, if you think Denver's going to win, type Denver. If you think Miami's going to win, type Miami. I'm going with Denver. I'm going with Denver. Now, the 76ers has hired their new coach, which is Nick Nurse. If you don't know, he was the former head coach of the Toronto Raptors. He won an NBA championship in, I think, 2019. So shout out to the Sixers. I don't know if they're going to get it right, y'all. We'll find out next year. But I didn't want to see Doc Rivers get fired, but he can't win the big games. So it was only a matter of time before they let him go anyway. He cannot win the big games. So let's read. New Sixers coach Nick Nurse reportedly met with Joel Embiid during the interview process, and Joel likes the hire of Nick Nurse as the new head coach, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer. So we're going to see how it works for him. But we are in sports news, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to pick them for me. Who you think going to win this year's NBA Finals, Denver or Miami? Put it in the comments, please. Put it right in those comments, please. I'm going with Denver. I'm like House right now. I'm going with Denver. We have training. OTA started over the weekend too. The Eagles OTA started, so they look good right now. You know, it's OTAs. Everybody look good in OTAs. So we're So go ahead and make your pick for me, ladies and gentlemen. Pick them. Pick them for me. Who you going with? I am taking the Denver. I'm taking Denver Nuggets. Who y'all taking? Get in the comments. Finals is tomorrow. All right, let's get some more sports news, ladies and gentlemen. So that's our NBA Finals kickoff tomorrow. Denver again. Nancy's going with Miami. Okay, Nance. So we're playing Pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. All right, pick them, ladies and gentlemen. You going to take Miami or are you taking Denver? I'm taking Denver. I'm taking Denver. It is a We Got You Wednesday. If you got a story to talk about, now's the time to put it in the comments so we can get on it in our open discussion topic. We had a late start, so that's why we're behind the draw right now. Some of y'all probably wondering, why we ain't in open discussion? We still in sports. So we started late. All right, so we're in sports still. And we're picking them. I'm going with Denver. The Birdcage Show says, I think Denver will win in 6. I'm going with Denver. We're playing Pick'em for this year's NBA Finals kicking off tomorrow. Now, we got Spencer and Crawford fight coming up. They're calling that the fight of the century, of the decade. That's definitely we're definitely gonna be talking about that fight. Earl Spencer and Crawford, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still in sports news right now. We're playing Pick'em. Who do you believe that's going to win this year's NBA Finals, Denver or Miami? I'm going with Denver. If you would like to say Miami, go ahead and type it in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Still in sports news. We got a few more minutes. Still got a few more minutes to talk about. Now, we do got Major League Baseball. We got NHL Hockey 2 final starting. We got Major League Baseball. And then we have the NFL June 1st day and 4 ways it will impact. And yeah, it's going to be a great match, Nancy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to play Pick'em with me before we get off of sports news. Pick this year's finals. Miami or Denver. Put it in the comments who you believe is going to win. And we'll move on and get into some open discussion. I know the Sixers, Sixer killer floated as possible trade target in exchange for Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris needs to go. The Philadelphia 76ers have some decisions to make this summer, including what to do with Tobias Harris and his $39.3 million contract. Just stealing, which expires next summer. Adam Aronson of the 76ers Theme Podcast, the rights to Ricky Sanchez listed as a number of teams that could potentially go after Harris this offseason and whom the Sixers could get in exchange for him. Let him go. Aronson named the Charlotte Hornets as a possible suitor and Terry Rozier as a possible trade option. The Charlotte Hornets jump out to me as well. Aronson said on May 24th episode, the Hornets have former Sixers killer Terry Rozier, though he has 3 more years remaining on a deal that is exactly cheap, isn't exactly cheap either. Well, we don't want him. Rozier was labeled a Sixers killer, most notably for his performance as a member of the Boston Celtics in 2018 Eastern Conference semifinals. In that series, won by the Celtics in 5 games, Rozier averaged 19.7 rebounds and 4 assists. Tobias Harris need to go. Tobias Harris need to go. Look like you don't. Yeah, ain't too many people going with Miami, Nancy. Even the pundits are going with. I mean, a lot of people are going. But Denver's a good team. Denver's the number 1 seed team and for a reason. Yeah, the Birdcage Show put the hammer on the nail right there with this one. He writes, Miami has been shocking the world, Nancy, but I don't know if they have enough to beat Denver. Denver ain't no joke this year. They sure not, because Denver got it all, man. They got a bench. They got an MVP in Joker. They got a star guard in my man, University of Kentucky. And they got length. They got Michael Porter Jr. He's going to be all on Jimmy Buckets. I promise you that. You know, they got Caldwell Pope. Denver's got a team, man. And they got a bench. So it's going to be difficult for Miami. Now, do I think Miami can pull it off? Of course, I think they can pull it off. But do I believe they're going to pull it off? Hell no. Denver winning that thing. They about to get their first finals ever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, about to wind down sports news. If you got any comments to give towards sports news, now's the time. We're probably going to go another minute or two in sports. Dallas Cowboys Michael Parsons, new contract, NFL record $32 million a year. They ain't giving him that money. They need to, though, but they ain't going to give it to him yet. Yes, they do, Nancy. Nick Nurse. Yogamine Bod. Yes, they do. Yogamine Bod asks, does the Sixers have a new coach already? Yes, they do. They hired him yesterday. His name is Nick Nurse, and he used to coach the Toronto Raptors. He actually beat us. I think it's a good hire because Nick Nurse has won the big games. I ain't seen Doc Rivers win big games in a long time. That's why his ass had to go. Nancy writes, you're right, Birdcage Show, but I think the underdogs are going to pull it through. I just hope they are good games. I think there going to be some good games. I don't think we're going to see a sweep, Nancy, or a total blowout. I mean, I could be wrong. Denver ain't no joke, but Miami's a fighting team. I don't think Miami's going to get swept or nothing like that. That's just because of the way they play. They play hard. They don't make dumb mistakes. And, I think it's going to go at least 5 or 6, maybe 6. But I don't see no sweeps. But I don't think Miami got – I'm like you, the Birdcage Show. I just don't think they got enough. I think they're going to run out of gas. You know, they just went 7 games with Boston. Would they go with they went 6 with the Knicks. They swept Milwaukee though. So who knows? See, look at God, man. I gotta read this, y'all, because somebody just inboxed me this. Hey, and this is a manager. This is actually an entertainment manager who manages R&B groups, like celebrity R&B groups, like Drew Hill and stuff like that. She writes, "Hey, IMD, how are you doing? I know it's been a long time, but it's imperative that you contact me. After all these years, the Lord is blessing me. Please hit me up," with her phone number. "I hope to hear from you today. Rob and I want to get the contract. We're doing an HBO special in New York, and Rob wants you to co-host it." Wow, I just read that on air. Wow. I just read that on air too. As I've been sitting here this morning angry, not angry, but I've been sitting here this morning frustrated about, trying to be put in a position to do something with my career. And I just get this inbox from one of the biggest managers in the R&B game. Wow, that just broke me right now. So I'm gonna read it again. "Hey, IMD, how are you doing? I know it's been a long time, but it's imperative that you contact me today. After all these years, the Lord is blessing me. Please hit me up with a phone number. I hope to hear from you today. Rob and I want you to get the contract. We're doing an HBO special in New York City, and Rob wants you to co-host it. Please advise. Thanks." Y'all don't know who Rob is? That's Rob Stapleton. Now do you understand why I worship like I do? Now, I'm sorry if I'm going to change the topic. But as I was sitting down here not even 30 minutes ago, yeah, Rob Stapleton, yup, yes. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Haas. So I got to do this now. Now, Angela, I don't know, y'all probably don't know who Ange is. Ange, who inboxing me this, is she's a manager for a lot of R&B acts that y'all probably heard of. Drew Hill, 112, Jodeci. She managed them all. So she has befriended me since probably like 2000. Me and her been flying for years. They actually had me host an AIDS awareness concert at the TLA on South Street some years ago. But I haven't. But she steady asking me, do I want to do it? I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, I want to do it. So let me read it again to let y'all know why I'm feeling like this. I just got an inbox from a celebrity manager, a R&B group manager who manages a lot of R&B groups from the 90s and early 2000s. And she inboxes me, and this is exactly what it says. It says, "Hey, IMD, how are you doing? I know it's been a long time, but it's imperative that you contact me today. After all these years, the Lord is blessing me. Please hit me up." This is her phone number. "I hope to hear from you today. Rob and I want you to get the contract. We're doing an HBO special in New York City, and Rob wants you to co-host it. Please advise. Thanks." She's steady. I said, "Okay." She's like, "Awesome. Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Great. Give me your number." I got to tell her I got to finish the show. Let me finish my morning show. Look at God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father God. I promise y'all, man, this is why I worship. I'm about to start crying. This is why I worship. This is why I worship. This is why I praise him. This is why. For moments, for let me say this. Let me get myself together. Let me get myself together. Let me get myself together and say this. Give me a second here. Let me get myself together. All right. When folks talk about you in rooms that you are not even in, and they speak highly of you to get you in positions like that, that's the work of God. That's God moving behind the scenes without you even knowing it. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world, is when you can hear that people are speaking highly of your name behind closed doors, behind rooms that you're not in, behind doors you haven't walked through yet. But yet there's somebody in there speaking highly of your name. And that's what Miss Angie did. She must have been in some business meetings about this HBO special. And not only did she, but my homie Rob Stapleton was throwing my name out there as a host. And thank you, Jesus, for that. Thank you, Jesus, that I'm able to have people speak my name in places and rooms that I'm not even in. Hallelujah. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But yeah. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show before I have a praise party in here with y'all this morning. Woo! She inboxing me price and everything right now. Look at God. Oh, they knew I needed it. God knew I needed that today. He knows exactly what we need. And this is why I tell you, he knows exactly what you need. And woo, I gotta gather myself here for a minute. Where were we? We were in sports. Okay. I know, and listen, if somebody's watching the show who's never watched this show before, they probably don't know what's going on. For those of y'all that have been connected to this show, you know exactly what's going on. But those of y'all who haven't been connected to this show, you may watch maybe once or twice, so this might be your first time. You wondering what's going on. What's going on is the power of God. What's going on is when 2 or 3 are in agreement and we are steady worshiping and praising God in the midst of our storm, he shows up for us to show us who he is. That's what's going on. Shut up. I could have got this inbox when the show ended. But that's what it wasn't meant to be. It was meant for me to get the inbox while the show was going on so I can read it to you guys to tell you that I told you earlier that there's a testimony that's going to come out of this. Thank you, Jesus. And it ain't even done yet. I ain't signed no contract, but I'm claiming it. Thank you, Jesus. Haven't even got the paperwork, but I'm claiming that. Don't even know what the pay is, but I'm claiming it. It's mine. I got it. HBO, I'm coming. I'm going back on TV. Thank you. Right during the show, I get this. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, we started late, Nancy. That's why we've been behind. That's why we've been behind. I didn't get started till probably 9:30. Let's get into some open discussion. That's our sports news of the day. I'm still a little tickled about this inbox I got. Whew. I can't wait to end the show to call them so I can negotiate this contract. I ain't negotiating nothing. Whatever they offer, I'm taking it. Did y'all hear me? I ain't negotiating nothing. Whatever they offer, I'm taking it. Look at God. I can't make this up, y'all. Now they like, okay, we need to know because we're going to send you the contract today. Yes, God. Woo! No, we're going to end it at 11. We're going. I just inboxed them. I'm doing my morning show, Nancy. Can I get back to them by 11? They said, yeah. They want me to send them my email so they can send over the contract. But it's pretty much. Listen. Whatever they let me tell you right now. Whatever they offer, I'm taking it. Listen. I'm not even negotiating because I know this is a walk by faith and not by sight thing. I know this is God. I know it already. That's why I feel it in my spirit right now. I know exactly what's taking place. So they write, okay, give it to me when you're done your show, please. And I'll let Rob know to give you the contract. What's your real name? That's when you know. That's when you know it gets serious. When they say, what's your real name? Look at God. I know, Haas. Look at Haas. I don't start crying on air, knuckle. Hey, Haas. Nancy, I never will. Hey, Haas, Haas always get me. Haas already get mad at me when I blow my nose on air. So let me mute the microphone. And... Hey, Haas, is that better? Woo, man, it's been a day already, man. I'm telling you. All right, so today I'm going to be in Gloucester City, New Jersey for a ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. See, for those of y'all don't know what lingo, y'all don't even know what Haas talking about. But Haas know, I know. Hey, Haas, you already know I need two guys chefing for our food. You already know. You already know. What? That's going right in the rider. Haas know. Most people don't know what a rider is, but Haas know. Haas and I know. You know damn well I got you, brother. Oh, Nancy knows what a rider. I didn't say you didn't know. See, most people don't know. I know that's right. Oh, well, all right then. Well, excuse me. Oh, the Birdcage show said, oh, we know about a rider, bro. Man, I cannot make this up. This is why I love this. I'm telling you, this is why I keep coming to do this show. I didn't want to come in here this morning. I didn't. I promise. I said it when at the top of the show. I said, man, I ain't feel like coming in here. But I ain't been in the studio in almost a week. And then I come in here and stuff wasn't where I wanted it to be. And I was frustrated. And then I just said, thank God, I know you got something for me today. I don't know what it is, but I know you got something for me today. And to get this inbox, to get this contract to host this HBO special with Rob Stapleton, or host it for Rob. I think it's his HBO special, and they probably want me to host it for him. I don't know yet, but I'm going to get all the information through my email. And I just want to say thank you, Jesus, even if I don't get it. But no, I'm claiming it. I got it. Ain't no if I don't get it, I got it. I got it. I got it. It's mine. It's done. I'm claiming that thing. Nancy, right? Dotson, I know you know what it is. I know that's right, Nancy. Thank you. Nancy said, now this is the IMD that we want and love. Thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate that. I really do, Nancy. That means a lot to me. So if you just tuned into the show, we just went right. We went left. We're coming back though. The ship is coming back. I'm going to drive this thing back. I'm going to steer it back. We're going to get lined up, all right? Dotson, let's get it done, baby. So, all right, I'm going to steer this thing back. We lined up now. We lined up. Okay, let's go. All right, we lined up. Over discussion, y'all. It's the Wake Up Show with IMT on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Wow. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Angie, for thinking of me. So I'm going to claim this thing this morning that I've already received this HBO special gig as their host. And all the information and details that we get, we will send it to you as it comes through. All right. So yeah, this is definitely dope. This is definitely dope. All right, so let's get into some open discussion. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate it. I'm happy for me too. Ooh, Lord. Now hold on, y'all. Now I gotta say that. Nancy, we're gonna go a little longer than 11 today. I started late. We're gonna go to 11:30. Don't worry, we got time. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this because I want to say this before we get into open discussion so it doesn't lose my train of thought. When I tell you that you have to pray your way through some things, you have to trust the process, even if you don't like the process. And that's where I'm at. I had to trust this process. I had to trust. I had to believe that God doesn't make any mistakes. I had to believe that whatever I'm going through right now is for a purpose to better me as an individual so I can do more for God. I can't serve God if I'm not humble. I can't serve God if I don't practice love. I can't serve him if I don't open myself up and be vulnerable. I can't serve you. But I'm so glad today that I can be vulnerable. I'm so glad today that I can humble myself. I'm so glad today that I can love unconditionally. And that to me is what's going to carry us through to the next level in our lives. All right, open discussion time, Lord. What y'all want to talk about is We Got You Wednesday. It's y'all time. Let's go. Talk to me. What you want? What's been in the news? What did I miss? I know it's been some crazy stuff going on. All right, it's open discussion time, ladies and gentlemen. You got a topic? You got a story? Oh, this is a good one here. Speaking of you Facebook shoppers, safety and security warning for Facebook Marketplace users after recent Philly robberies. Have you guys been using that Facebook Marketplace? I don't. All right, let's read the story to tell you what's going on with this thing. A Philadelphia man is behind bars on Tuesday evening, accused of robbing multiple victims he met on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, man, I don't know why y'all keep thinking y'all can do this dumb shit. His case is prompting an urgent warning from law enforcement for anyone who buys and sells online. According to the Meta, more than 1 billion people visit Facebook Marketplace around the world every month. The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office says in a recent case highlights the potential dangers. Montez Moore is charged with 11 counts of robbery and theft. He was posing as somebody who worked for a bank, said Lime Riley, supervisor of the Major Trials Unit of the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office. Moore was allegedly in the market for luxury goods on Facebook Marketplace. Investigators say he offered to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, as well as a Rolex and Cartier watches, being sold for tens of thousands of dollars on the Facebook Marketplace. After setting up a meeting point for the transactions, authorities say he would instead rob them at gunpoint. Riley says officials have charged Moore in 11 cases involving this kind of scenario. Police say a photo was taken outside the PNC Bank on the Rising Sun Avenue in the Feltonville neighborhood of Philadelphia. Moore is accused of putting a gun against the seller's back and demanding his backpack that held 4 Rolex watches that he had expressed interest in buying. He would set up these exchanges outside or inside of banks where he pretended to work, Riley said. Ooh. Buyers assumed since it was a public place, it would be safe. But Riley encouraged the buyers and sellers to meet at police stations instead. Yeah. Any police district in the city at any time of day will offer to let you inside of the police district be an exchange point for these type of transactions. I didn't know that, Riley said. In 2021, 53% of U.S. secondhand luxury shoppers and Facebook Market people ages 25 to 35 are the largest demographic group of Facebook Marketplace users. About 61.8% of users who visit Facebook Marketplace are female. Riley also says no matter where you meet, use good common sense. Go there with somebody you know or make sure somebody knows where you are. Don't go to a location that you're not familiar with or don't go at night, said Riley. Meantime, Moore is currently being held on a $10.9 million bail. There is also a stay-away order for each alleged victim. He is seen on multiple occasions leaving the scene in a black Dodge Charger or black Mercedes SUV. Wow. Yeah, you might not want to use that Facebook shopping place. I don't do it. I don't do no Facebook marketplace shit. He was smart, though. He knew what he was doing. I mean, it's always going to be somebody trying to catch a lick. Hey, Dotson, you want to hear something about your Knickerbockers? Yeah, right, Nancy? You'll read that tomorrow in sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, it is the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Thank y'all for tuning in. So we got you Wednesday. Give me a story, y'all. Give me a story, y'all. Where y'all at? All right, come on, give me a story. So we got you Wednesday. I got to come up with it again? Okay, I don't have a problem with it. You guys want to give me a story? Come on, guys. You want to give me a story? All right, I guess I got to give y'all stories then because nobody want to talk. Dotson, I don't know what you're talking about, Dotson. That ain't a story. That's a comment. Dotson writes, hey, let's talk about why some people hate Memorial Day. Why? Oh, that graduation. I saw that. The teacher who snubbed the black student but hugged all the white students during graduation. Wait a minute. Hold on. A Florida teacher on leave after accusation he had white students bow to blacks. That's not it. Oh, we finally did something? Let me pull it up. Show the story of the white teacher who did not hug the black student but hugged all the other students during graduation. Oh, here we go, Nancy. I got the story. Thank you, Yoga. Wow. Yes, indeed, too. This was little kids. All right, so a viral video depicting a white teacher refusing to hug a black student sparks outrage. In an education system, one would expect every student to be treated with the utmost care. Unfortunately, that is unusually far from the case, especially for children of color. In these videos, a white educator, dubbed an educaren, struts through the hallways of a school during her retirement walkout and offers warm embraces to every student except one. And she seemingly did not care that it was caught on camera. Here's what happened. That's because she was retiring. See, these white folks will show you who they really are when they don't need you no more. So she was retiring, so she didn't care if they knew. And here she is being an educator for our students and our kids for years and decades probably. This don't make no damn sense. Yoga Mind Bod, you 100% right on this. So let's talk. All right, so an educator, where was this at? Where the hell was this at? I'm trying to find where it was at, y'all. All right, a viral TikTok video showed a teacher purposely not hugging a black student. The 20-second clip showed an educator offering hugs to every white student that wanted one. However, when a black girl opened her arms to receive an embrace, the educator blatantly disregarded her and gave her a pat on the damn shoulder instead. Unsurprisingly, a few users in the comment section tried to justify the teacher's behavior. However, Miss A immediately shut them all down by providing additional content. Miss A revealed that the video of the white teacher not hugging the black student was posted on the school's community page. She ain't hug her, she just tapped her on the shoulder. While some people accuse Miss A of strategizing, filming the teacher and posting it on social media to paint her in a negative light, the creator revealed that the video wasn't even hers to begin with. This was actually posted on a community page, Miss A explained, when responding to one such comment. This happened in New Waverly, Texas. I kind of figured it was going to be Texas or Florida. Waverly, Texas. This was the teacher's retirement walkout, and the school recorded it and posted it on their social media, and she just so happened to come across it. Miss A says she reposted a video on TikTok because of the growing conversation surrounding the racial bias in the education system. No one seems to believe us. The creators pointed out regarding the glaring prejudice many teachers hold against students of color. I thought, why not post it here as proof that we're not making this up? The viral video of a white teacher refusing to hug a black student made it to Twitter, and people were understandably outraged. I'm looking at the video. That white woman knew exactly what she was doing. Wow, I'm looking at the video. Then they're going to say, except she actually hugs her. No, she don't. I'm looking at the video. That white woman ain't hugged nobody but the white kids. Wow, that's crazy. And then walked past the other black girl. It was two of them. One, she tapped on his shoulder. The other, she didn't even look. She didn't acknowledge her. She just walked smooth by her. You see why we got to stay connected? Let's read. No, Nancy. This was at a school in Texas, Nancy, where a white teacher who was retiring, it was her last day in class, and she had retired, so she did a walkout. as she was walking down the hall, hugging, excuse me, the young people that she's been teaching. And as she come up to the black girl got her arms wide open for a hug. I look right at the video. And her arms open for the hug. The white woman walked by and tapped on the shoulder. There was another black girl standing next to her. She didn't even acknowledge her. She just kept pushing, kept hugging all the other white kids. Watch the video. We're not making this up. Yoga Mind Bob writes, we must love on our babies as much as possible and educate them with life lessons as well. My biracial grandsons get treated poorly all the time, but they come home to tell my son. Yeah, that's sad, y'all. Thank you for the story, Yoga Mind Bob. That's sad. And like the comments in the story was, that young black girl is going to know what racism is from that moment, and that will never leave her. Because she saw what was taking place. She was like, she's not hugging me. I don't care if a kid is a kid. Kids know. And you don't think that poor black baby ain't saying to herself, why she hugging everybody else but not me? Yes, he is. That would have been great to have him on the show today, but he'll be on the 7th. That's crazy, man. That's crazy right there. Yeah, I got me some, y'all know I got me mixed kids. I got 2 of them. And they don't even, my 2 girls don't even look like they got an ounce of black in them. My one daughter had to walk to school with a t-shirt on and say, my dad is black. For them to believe that she was mixed. Wow, that's crazy. White teacher purposely. Yeah, that's the thing, that Yoga Mind. We can't keep acting like it ain't real. So white people keep acting like we just make up racism. That's what pisses me off. Yeah, she does. My oldest daughter, she went to school in Florence. Yeah, Roebling, all white folks. I'll never forget it. She said, Dad, they don't know I'm mixed. So she had took a picture that she had of me and her, and she had it put on her shirt for 8th grade. Right? And the caption read, this is my dad, and yes, he black. You should have seen it, Yoga Mind. My oldest daughter was in the 8th grade. She said, Dad, I told people I was mixed. They don't believe me. So she took a picture that she had of me and her, and she had it put on a t-shirt. And the caption read, yes, this is my dad, and yes, he is black. I thought it was so cute. I got a good kick out of it. Her mom was like, don't you wear that shirt to school? I was like, yo, she gonna wear it. You wear that shirt to school. Don't listen to your goddamn mom. Black power. Yeah, her mom was like, don't you let her wear that shirt. I said, she wearing it. I said, if she want to wear it, she gonna wear it. I said, some of them white teachers need to see. Because I think, I can say this too. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, Haas. Haas tells me to mute the camera mic when I do that. I'm sorry. So, let me give y'all a quick IMB Chronicle. So, I'll never forget my oldest girl. Most of her friends that she hung out with in Roebling and Florence were white. It didn't mean she didn't hang out with the black kids too. She had some black friends too. But for the majority, her friends were white. She did have black friends. Matter of fact, my daughter, all her friends were multicultural. She got Latinos, Koreans, Indians, black, white. They all multicultural. I met them. I met all of them. So I never forget though. I think my daughter was a freshman in high school at Florence High School. She said she was at a get-together with some of her white friends who obviously didn't know she was mixed. And they was throwing around the N-word. Yeah. They was talking about black people, calling us niggers. And my daughter said she sat quiet at first because she didn't know how to respond. Because then you in a situation like that, you don't want them white folks to say, oh, shit, we don't want her to leave here. We're going to have to take her out. So I'm glad she did it the way she did it, she said. She said, Dad, after she said it was like one or two of them at first being real racist towards black people. She said, I don't know how the conversation got on black folks, but it got on black people. And two of her friends, who she thought was her good friends, were just them niggas, monkeys, and I can't stand black people and why they wear their hair like this. She said, Dad, the whole time I'm sitting there saying to myself, if I express to them my dislike for what they talking about, something bad could happen to me in this house. Because she hanging out with them in somebody's house. But that's why my baby's smart. She said she waited, right? She said she let them talk that racism shit. She said she waited until the night was ending. And the girlfriends that she was with was all leaving. She said, and when she got outside, and that's why my baby's smart. That's the black in her. That's that street smart that she didn't even know she got. She said she got outside and she waited. She said she got in her car, she turned her car on, and then she rolled her window down. She said, for those of you all who think it's okay to talk about black people because they're not in the room, just know you were talking about a person who was in the room. I'm mixed, and my dad is black. And I didn't appreciate none of that shit y'all was talking about. So you lose my number. You lose my number. You don't talk to me in school. You don't hang out with me after field hockey practice. I'm good. And she sped off, and she never dealt with him again. And I've been so proud of my baby ever since. Because she could have just did this. And let them believe whatever they want. Let them speak however they want. But she didn't. And that's the one thing I tell her all the time. I say, you know, most people not going, when they look at you, they're not going to associate you with black. Hey, listen, I tell you all the time, my girls and my son, they got my face. Nose, lips, eyes, they got it all. They stole my face. But their mothers are fair-skinned white women. So they don't got my skin complexion at all. They look white with a black face. If you can relate to that, Nancy can relate because she's mixed. So my girls look white with a black face. If you look at them close, you can tell that's a black nose, they some black lips. But that's about it. Whatever, Haas. Haas said he gonna get me a drop of me blowing my nose and chewing on air. Yeah, so we have to be careful of the racism that is spewing in our school systems. With this teacher coming out, and I'm sure, and you know what? She didn't care because it was her last day. See, that's what we got to take from this, y'all. If you're just tuning into the show, and so We Got You Wednesday, a story was brought to us about a white educator in Texas who, during her last day of school, as she had announced her retirement, they call it a walkout. So she walks out of her class for the very last time, and in the hallway is all these kids lined up. And this looked like an elementary school because these look like babies from the ages of like 7, 8, and 9. And you can see the white teacher walking down the hall, hugging all white kids that are running up to her. She gets to the black girl. The black girl got her arms wide open, looking for a hug too. She did this to her and moved by her. Another black girl standing there. She didn't even acknowledge her. And she went right to the next white girl and hugged them. It's racism, y'all. And what happens is that black girl who was snubbed by the hug, she just witnessed racism. She just witnessed something that she probably was observed to. Didn't even realize it was a thing to her. But she witnessed a white person rejecting her hug, but accepting hugs from her white friends or classmates. So that young black girl is going to remember that for the rest of her life. You best believe that. Because there's some stuff that happened to me when I was 7, 8, 6 years old, and it's right here, right in the front of my brain. I'll never forget it. They got to get it together, man. Get it together. Okay, we got another one from Haas. Haas gave me a story. Thanks, Haas. All right, so let's get this story from Haas. ABC News. Yeah, we're going to go to 11:30, y'all. I was late. And I ain't been here in a week. I missed y'all. All right, so a man has been arrested in the slaying of a New Jersey councilwoman, apparently new victim from... Oh, I heard about this, Haas. All right, my battery's running low on the laptop because they don't turn the laptop off. But I'm going to read this story. A man has been arrested in slaying of a New Jersey councilwoman, apparently knew the victim from church. Look at this stuff. A Virginia man has been arrested for the murder of a New Jersey councilwoman, Eunice Drumfour, who was found gunned down outside her home in February. Rashid Ali Banin, 28, who apparently knew Drumfour from church, was taken into custody on Tuesday morning on charges including first-degree murder. Middlesex County prosecutor Yolanda Sitcombe announced at a news conference on Tuesday. On February 1st, Drumfour, a 30-year-old mom and church leader, was shot multiple times while she was in her SUV outside her townhouse. According to Sitcombe, Bynum was a contact in Drumfour's phone under the name FCF, which authorities believe stand for Fire Congress Fellowship, a church that the Congresswoman was previously affiliated with, which was also associated with the Champion Royal Assembly, the victim's church at the time of her death. On the day of the shooting, Bynum allegedly searched online for information on the Champion Royal Assembly Church and several areas, according to Sitcombe. And the days before the murder, Bynum allegedly searched online for what magazines were compelled with a specific handgun, she said. Bynum's phone traveled from Virginia to New Jersey at the time of the murder, and Bynum's physical description matches a witness description of the suspect at the scene. Officials did not discuss a possible motive and did not take questions from the reporters. Sitcombe called it a complex, intensive case. Damn. All right, we'll get more information on this. We'll get some more information on this, but the laptop's about to die. They didn't charge. I'll talk about that later. All right, Yoga Mind by Rod. CNN also reported that the educators are quitting all over the U.S. due to violence in the schools. Yeah, I heard that too. I seen that on CNN. I think every school should have a metal detector. I think every school should have a shrink, especially in the urban cities. Our kids are dealing with trauma. All right, so that's going to close out today's show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been good to be back in the studio. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. It's the summertime. Sometimes I'm going to be here. Sometimes, the hell, I'm not. It's a We Got You Wednesday, though. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. I got some business to handle, as you heard me talk about it earlier. Hopefully, I'll be getting this hosting gig for this HBO special for Rob State. Nope, I'm claiming it. I'm getting this HBO gig, this HBO special for Rob Stapleton as the host. I'm claiming it. So I got to get off so I can do my paperwork, send them my information to get this contract. So let's recap the show. It is a We Got You Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is partly cloudy, high of 81, low of 53, 10% chance of precipitation. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. It's your birthday. It's your Earth Day. Please enjoy it by drinking responsibly. Gospel song of the day. We needed it today. I know I did. I don't know about y'all, but I know I need it today. We did a double play. We started with Zacardi Cortez, Do It For Me, and then we followed that up with my man, John P. Key, Standing in the Need of Prayer. Sports news, we got the NBA Finals kicks off tomorrow. We got the NHL Finals as well. I apologize, didn't get into that much. Major League Baseball is in full spin, and the NFL is doing their OTAs. All right, so that's going to conclude today's show. I want to thank y'all so much for being here today. I don't think y'all know how much y'all meant to me today. I started the show letting you know that I wasn't in a good place. I wasn't in a good place. And I'm going to be honest with you because I'm honest to a fault on this show some damn time. Some of y'all uses that against me, but whatever. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Yoga. So Yoga Mind Bod went and purchased the book, A Diamond in a Rough. This is going to start our book club. We were supposed to get the book by the weekend so we can start this week. But because I've been MIA, we're going to start. Thank you, Yoga. We're going to start the book club on Monday. Give you guys some time to go get the book. Yoga Mind already purchased a diamond in the rough. Thank you so much, Yoga Mind Bob. Now I need the rest of you guys to get it. Haas, go get it, man. Nancy, go get it. Go get the book, A Diamond in the Rough. It's a short read. Get it by Monday. We'll start reading on Monday, and we'll be able to talk about it by the end of the week. We're gonna then you guys can pick the next book. I'm picking the first book, and then you guys pick a book every month. We want to start our literacy program together. So what I want to do here on the Wake Up Show is start the book club, and we have started it. And our first book is A Diamond in the Rough. Today is the anniversary of the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing. I didn't realize that. There's been a lot going on. All right, well, we'll bring it back up tomorrow because it's coming up on 11:30, and this laptop's about to die. They didn't charge it up. But I want to thank y'all so much for supporting. Please go get the book, A Diamond in the Rough. Go get it on all circuits, all right? It is a short story. It's about a young girl who grows up to be a courageous young woman as she embraces different stages of her life. She takes the audience on her adventures, which are composed of various events to find her Prince Charming, or should I say, her black diamond in the rough. She recognizes what initially starts as not ideal can turn into something beautiful. We are not limited to living with the confinement of a box, but we are created to be free to make cognitive decisions towards our life and our journey. A Black Diamond in the Rough, a Trenton Chronicle by Nicole Harris Douglas is going to kick off our book club. So please go get the book. You got until the weekend to get it, because we're going to start reading on Monday. Please go get the book. Big letters in the book too, right? Yep, I got it. Yep, it's some big letters, so it ain't that bad of a read, y'all. It's a quick read. Thank you, Yoga. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's show. That's going to conclude today's show. It's been a We Got You Wednesday. I hope I got you today. The one thing I'm going to say about today, We Got You Wednesday, it's been a We Got You Wednesday, but y'all had me today. Normally, I always say, we got y'all. But today, y'all had me today. And before I go, I want to say this because I had somebody say, you only get like 40, 50 people watch your show now. I'm thankful for the 40 and 50 people that watch my show, because they're the 40 and 50 people who are dedicated to this show, who has made this show a part of them. And that's why I respect you guys, and I love you for that. Now, would I like to have more numbers? Of course I would. But that doesn't stress me out. That doesn't make me go crazy, because the numbers that I got, the folks that I got watching this show are genuine. Like Yoga Mind, Haas, Miss Nancy, Tanika, Lily, Briggs, Hit 'em Straight Golf. You guys are truly a part of this show. And that means something to me, because I'm able to go through my struggle with y'all. I'm able to go through my good times with y'all. I'm able to, like I said, please don't cry on air. I'm able to cry, laugh. I done mourned with y'all. I done lost folks while doing this show and came right in here and did the show. I done dealt with personal issues while doing this show and come right up in here and do this show, because you guys helped me get through it. I said it, Dotson said it to me before. It's like therapy to me. And that's why the folks that came on board that wanted to be a part of this show, they're not here no more because they didn't get that concept. For those of y'all who thought I pushed them away, ran them away, my ego made them leave, they didn't get the concept. This show is therapy for y'all and for me. It's a voice that God has given me. It's a platform that he's allowed me to use to lift up his name, not mine. So I want to end the show with that, because I hear I hear folks whispering and talking. He can't keep a co-host. What he be doing? Let me tell you something. I never told nobody you fired, get off my show. They all leave on their own according and their own will, for whatever reasons. But the one thing I'm going to say to y'all, the reason why I'm still here is because I know why I do the show. I know why we had this show. I know why we got this show. So let the good times roll, Dotson. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. Show may bear my name, but it definitely ain't my show. It's your show, Dotson. Your show, Yoga. Your show, Haas. Your show, Nancy. You guys are the reason why we do this show each and every day. And I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. I don't think you guys know how much you guys helped me this morning. I think some of you may get it, but I just want to acknowledge it again. Thank you for being here for me today, because you truly, truly have been a blessing to me today. And I appreciate that. Yeah, I already know. Thank you, Haas. Haas, that's why we moving like this. Haas, that's why we moving like this. Because, and I'm going to say, and this is not to disrespect South Jersey, but I'm going to say this and then I'm out. If folks from South Jersey would support each other like they do in North Jersey, hell, we'd be dangerous, Jersey. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please love God, live life to the fullest. And along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till tomorrow, God willing, I'll be back to see y'all with our Thankful Thursday. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. It's been a We Got You Wednesday. Peace.